Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Henry Lovers Podcast. I hope you all are doing well, and yeah, let's get into this already. Are you ready? All right. My name is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But for real though, my name is Brandon.
My name is Micah.
And I'm your beloved Chico.
Nailed it. All right,
Boom.
so that was just fantastic. Fantastic introductions. Welcome all who are watching currently. It looks like there is all of 2 of you. Thank you very much.
Hooray.
So this is the Henry Lovers Podcast. The screen that you are looking at currently is our basically information page. Usually you can catch us on Thursdays at 9 p.m. I know what that says. I'm going to have to edit that later. You can check us out on facebook.com/Henry Lovers Podcast. You can check us out on Podbean, but not really because we kind of stopped using that because nobody really uses that anymore.
That costs the money and stuff. And you know, it's the monies.
It's the monies. It's the thing.
You don't have the monies.
Plus, we're getting way more popular on YouTube now that we're doing this live stream thing. So it's pretty fantastic. So just Google us. You will actually find us if you Google Henry Lovers Podcast. And then, of course, you can tweet us at Henry_Lovers_cast. It's on the screen. It's spelt weird. Don't worry about it. So, what are we getting into, fellas?
We got everything. We got a Henry of the Week, right, Cheeks?
Yep. It's eatery, but it's not one person. But yeah, it's
perfect.
good stuff.
We got a game. Who's game night?
It's Chico's game night, right?
Yep. I have a game again. It's not a trivia. It is a game because games seem to be more fun than trivia at times.
Yeah.
Well,
This one is. I'm sure you've seen a variation of this. But we're gonna go after 3 characters, and one I have selected a modifiable 3. Well, a modifiable 2 of 3. Like there's one that we definitely have to keep in there, and then the other 2 can be based on consensus between us.
Okay.
Heard that. I have an artist. I do have an artist. It is very, very strange Russian folk music. They sing in English, but I'll get into that, and it'll be wonderful.
We already brought it up.
Sure, we can totally do the artist spotlight first. So I'm not even gonna begin to tell you that I can pronounce the name of this band. I
want you to try.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Svartby.
Fartby?
I don't know. How the fuck do you say? Mike, you're the Russian guy. That's the whole reason that I picked this band.
I can't even see it.
All right, hold on.
The Russian band.
Okay,
that
translate.
plays metal.
SVART.
Oh, they're gonna get plagiarized.
But their W's are like. That's weird that it automatically knew that.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like that. I don't like. Okay, side note while I'm typing this in and fucking, you know, oh, what the fuck? Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Translate to Icelandic.
Them Russians, all right? Them Ruskies are great fellas.
I'm not slanderizing nothing. But no, what I was going to say is I don't like the fact that, like, my phone knows where I'm at all the time.
Oh, I know, dude. Mine's like, hey, shopping at Walmart. Want to know the deals? Like, no, I don't. I just want to do the shopping, man.
Yeah, and not only that, but, like, it's fucking, like I just said, like, I'm trying to pronounce some weird Russian thing. I type in translate into Google, and then it's like Russian. So, fuck you. How do you know that?
Leave me alone. Get on my head.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what they're doing is the phone, they even if you turn off your location, it's still on. And they're following everywhere you go. They monitor your urine when you pee.
I don't know about all that.
No, it's totally true. I saw it on Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, what you do is use the phone as a backboard. That way you it monitors it while you're sprinkling.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can put Trump on there and give him the old Russian time.
No, you give him the R. Kelly. You get it right.
Yo, I thought you give him the old Vladdy. The old Vladdy P. Get it?
Actually, there was a band that I was going to pick until I found this one. I forget what they were called. They were another weird, like, folk metal band. but I think they were Russian folk or Icelandic or something. But anyway,
Dude, I yeah, just on a side topic of
Yeah,
like names that are funny. I can't remember what show it was, but this guy was looking at it was one of the storage locker thingies, Storage Wars.
Oh jeez.
yeah,
And
Love that show.
and he Dave. Well, everybody hated Dave in that show anyway. So the guy who bought like the locker with all the paintings in it, that should ring a bell if you guys have ever watched the
I
show.
haven't watched that many episodes, but yeah.
Yeah, but that guy, it's him and his to it. He bought this locker and he was looking at some of the CDs that were in there, and one of them was this rapper named Master P, and the only comment the guy who bought the locker said he must have been a champion in the bathroom, and then he threw it back into the bin.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Whoa, that's amazing!
Yeah.
What
All
the
right.
fuck is this?
Well, don't worry about it. Anyway, back to the weird ass thing that I was just trying to talk about. So the Russian artist guy people thing, whatever the hell. The name of the song is Goat Crack, okay? So yeah, not only is that weird. Wait a minute though. They have Hummus, Carl's Egg Farm, Morning Wood. These are just some of the other like song titles that they have, okay? So I listened to a couple of their songs, and it's like really, really bad upbeat like folk music with like
It's like
fucking, huh?
I was gonna say it's like Dragon Force, but not good.
I wouldn't even say Dragon Force because they're not like speed or intricate or anything. Like it's just really strange. Like they're not bad. It's a weird conglomeration of whatever. But anyway, they live in St. Petersburg, Russia. So they're definitely they're Russian. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's weird. Their fucking genre is literally like their name core / brutal folk metal. So like they literally invented their own bullshit. But anyway, so Goat Crack is the song that we're going to be listening to, basically off of this. I don't even know what the name of the fucking album is. Swamp My Neighbor. But if you read their lyrics, it's completely like incoherent and stuff. I'm gonna actually click over to another video after we listen to this and read some lyrics to you guys because they're bizarre. Like I was reading them to Brittany and she was just like, what is this? Yeah. So anyway, St. Petersburg, Russia, weird folk metal, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can get this spot. Something. Oh, this one's really, really good. Fuck it. I'm just gonna start it here and we'll play. Yeah, we're good. So here's whatever the name of the band is. SVARTBY. If you're into it, the name of the song is Goat Crack. It's so bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop it there because we only have 5 more seconds that I could play to you. I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics real quick. So this was my favorite part of the whole thing of this song. Met shepherd lass Martha and her long blonde, I don't know what the hell, PLAIT plate? I'm assuming it's her hair, right? But they don't say hair.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. And her big milk cans. Holding lad's breath. So she's a shepherd's lass, so I mean she probably milks cows or whatever, but I think it's like, you know, boobs. So it's fucking hilarious. So again, met shepherd lass Martha, her long blonde, we're gonna say hair, and her big milk cans, holding lad's breath.
Is that a metaphor thing?
That's what I'm saying. It's boobs all the way. But this next one is Carl's Egg Farm, okay? It's not going to take me very long to read the whole like set of lyrics, so I'm going to go ahead and read them off real quick. But again, this is however the fuck it's pronounced, SVARTBY. Svartby, I guess.
Svartby.
Sa-
What's the
Svartby.
Svartby?
So, okay, are you ready for this, guys?
Svartby.
There was a man whose name was Carl, all dirty beard and smoking socks. He scratched his stinky balls. He had a farm with nothing more but poultry. He bred his hens with love. Eggs of Carl, a famous brand. They fit every meal, either Lord or burger. Eggs of Carl, a famous brand. There was a witch whose name was Mess. All dirty hands and smoking warts. She scratched her stinky toads.
The fuck?
I don't know. So she scratched her stinky toads. She had a farm with nothing more but poultry, infesting it with toads and love. Eggs of Carl, a famous brand. Hatch, incubate, incubate. Cockerel eggs for the next shipment. Hatched from famous eggs. Basilisks rip through some fucking throats. All lords and burghers in the morning have for breakfast brand new eggs of Carl. All towns a mess. All panic through the streets. Greet farmers' famous eggs.
Right.
Yeah, so those are the lyrics to Carl's Egg Farm. Good luck with all of that. I don't know what it means. It's kind of catchy, actually. Let me see if I can... Hold on. I know you guys won't be able to hear it, but the listeners will. Oh, I muted it. Hold on. Okay, whatever. It's fine. You get the idea. It's weird. It's bizarre. If you want to check them out, the link will be in the description along with every other thing that we talk about because we're just that good to you guys. Just saying. You know?
Hells yeah.
All right, so that was I don't know. That was sorry. That was just thrown together because I was like, I don't know who to do, and I didn't really want to. Oh, hey, speaking of which, have we done the streets yet? I feel like we have because I feel like Chico was like, this is garbage because they were like British
What's the
hip-hop.
streets?
The streets was like British hip hop.
I don't remember. Just do it again. It could be one of the lost episodes that are gone forever.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. All right, but anyway, so yeah, we'll maybe we'll check in with them next week. Oh, I forgot to show you the pictures of all of the people while I was doing that. So, real quick, here we go. I put time and effort into the thing, and then I was thrown off guard. So you guys can look at their pretty faces for a little while. Weird Russian folk metal, whatever. And back to the logo. All right, so
Yay!
what's what are we?
What
are
I do?
we getting into? What are we getting into?
We're getting into a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah, piece of candy. Hey, look at that. Look what I found. What do we want to do? I have an idea.
What's that?
Want to get in the history thing? Want to do that? Or do you want to do a game?
Oh, that's amazing!
We can totally do history.
All right. Yay! We got a soundboard. Pretty cool. I feel like I need like an ancient, like, some type of a laird. Is that the musical instrument? Is a stringed instrument the guys with the frilly pants would wear. You do
Something like that.
that type of thing. That's
see.
what we need.
For like Mike's history thing.
Yeah. Or like royal trumpets.
I got you. Okay, so for right now, this is Mike's guy who did a thing a while ago.
That was kind of the same.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right. I'm going to try to pronounce this. There was a place, boys and girls, called Fort Michilimackinac. Michilimack? Michilimackinac. Michilimackinac. There's a fort. on the northern peninsula, not northern peninsula. It's where the top peninsula and the bottom peninsula in Lake Michigan. Where they meet. It's boom. There's a river right there, and
Hey,
they're
Mike.
like, "Hey, let's be really cool."
Hey,
What?
Mike, you know what forts are good for?
What are they good for?
Yelling this really, really loud. Okay.
Yes.
Nailed it.
So that's exactly right. There's a fort, and they're like, it's a strategic area because the river's right there, and they're like, you know what, we don't want people going between these two lakes. So this is the British put a fort there. And then. There was a fort. First it was French, then it was British, and then everything was going all right. But then there's a little Indian war going on. And them their Indian boys, they wanted to take the fort. And then they said, let's have a big old lacrosse game. And then they had the lacrosse game, and they're like, hey, Redcoats, come watch us play. So they were playing the lacrosse, but as they call it, bag it away, something like that. So they're all playing their game, and they're throwing the rock around with their little sticks, and the Redcoats are watching, saying, oh, jolly good show, boys. And then the Indians, they brought their squaws with them, and the squaws all had some blankets, and then the squaws whipped out the blankets, and they're like carrying them into the fort, and they didn't think anything of it. And then the Indians are playing, and they're playing their games, and the Redcoats are watching, jolly good show, jolly good show, jolly good show. And then them natives, one of them throws the ball on the fort. And they say, don't worry, Redcoats, we'll go get that. So the Braves take off, and they go running the fort. And when they're on their way in, they grab the blankets, and hidden in the blankets was tomahawks and all kinds of weaponry. And then they went in and took over and killed all the Redcoats and said, sucks to be you guys. And then they won. They had the fort. It was the old sneak attack.
That's pretty clever. Actually, I thought you were going with like smallpox there for a little bit.
No, this is they're chivalrous men back then. The British were warned many times. There was people going in there like, oh, sure is shitty how you guys are all gonna be dead in a week. And the general's like, nah, it's fine. We're not gonna die.
But then
They did die.
They did.
They died and they lost the fort.
They died.
They died. Everybody dies. And all those people in the story are now dead.
Don't worry, we'll get the hang of this eventually.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
What's not to like?
Yeah. That's about it. That's what I got. They played the lacrosse game and they broke in on the fort that I can't pronounce the name of because it's on Lake Michigan and it's got a weird name like Mishimalimanak. Mishimalac?
We're just gonna call it Fort.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Fort Piece of Candy.
Yeah.
Yes. Fort Piece of Candy.
Nailed
If
it.
you're ever in Michigash, you can go to Fort Piece of Candy and watch them play lacrosse. And then just don't let them have blankets. And
Okay.
then we moved on to something else.
Mike, this was planned, by the way.
What's
Yeah.
playing?
Only a little.
Aye.
I was showing Chico the new soundboard, which, by the way, if anybody has any suggestions for what we should add to the soundboard, feel free, because
Well, you already got one.
I've got 8, 9, 10. I've got 11 things on here. Most of them I've tried to use already, but others I have not. But yeah. So anyway, if you want to hear some weird things or things that you think would be hilarious, I'm thinking about going through the last episode and trying to get some of the Schmeagol things where he was like talking about like cocaine and booger sugar and stuff, because I think that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be delicious.
I just need to figure out like how to use it, because I know that like, you know, there's proper ways to use this thing, and
You got to have the right drops,
that's true.
and you don't want to beat them to death.
I don't know. The and then was pretty hilarious.
Hey, Mike, it was discussed in the previous like 2 minutes before the show, because before I actually called you, we were talking about this, and then Brandon was trying to think of the appropriate places to put some of these soundboard things, and then and happened to be the one that came up. It's like, oh, that's from our history thing.
Yeah.
It was immediate. I mean, we just knew.
Yep. True story. You do say and then a lot during your history segments, but we.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that's the soundboard thing. The idea. We didn't actually really do the catch up, guys. Like, or like, how's everybody doing? It's been a whole week.
And then.
And that's how you know Mike's a little salty about it.
It's been a week. Got a wedding this weekend. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. The old Philly boys getting married.
He's tying the knot, boys and girls.
Where's Philly at, by the way? We're like talking about him, like talking about
I
the
don't know.
wedding.
He's busy doing wedding stuff, probably.
Man, he's like the distinguished guest. I'd make him a fucking moderator in chat if we ever get popular enough to need one.
Once we do, I'm sure he'll be the boy.
Oh, he'll be the boy.
He'll be the boy.
He'll be the man.
Are you guys good? Have a good week. Everybody's doing great.
Yeah. Working my ass off. Nothing, different really there. Yeah.
I just remembered.
Yes.
Tuesday. I got a email that just said, what do you think it said?
An email saying, "Hey Mike, we're giving you a promotion."
No, it said, taking Maya to the ER.
Oh, that's not as awesome.
That was an email?
That was an email.
Why would Emily email you that? Or was it Emily, or was it like your parents or something?
It was Emily.
Why would she email you that shit? You guys have phones, don't you?
I do, but yeah.
She doesn't have a phone?
No, I do. I have a work phone. She has her phone. I just got that, so I tried to call, and 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 I tried to call. I emailed, and I was like, I'm just leaving work. So I left work.
Wait.
So
You don't
obviously
have your own phone?
not at work. Not allowed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Super confused. I thought, never mind. We're good. On the same page.
I was at
Continue.
work, Brandon. I can't have my phone. It's against company policy.
Heard that.
So I obviously have to leave, and then I leave, and I'm like, holy shit. So I go to the hospital, I'm like, I think my daughter's here. They're like, that away. I'm like, I get in there, Maya's just asleep with Emily, and everything's fine. And what had happened was...
What had happened was...
you know how you, like, try to take a kid, and you're, like, walking somewhere, and then they find something they really, really, really want?
And then they put it
and
in
then
their
they
mouth.
just, like, plop down, and they just, like, mid-walk, they just decide they're going to sit down and throw their body weight on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she did that, her elbow popped out of the socket, and she dislocated it.
Nice.
Oh, nursemaid elbow.
Dude.
The doctor just popped it back in, and everything was fine.
All right. This is for Maya. That's badass. She's just like,
Yeah.
boop, and then just like, nah, I'm gonna take a nap now.
So here's a hot tip. The doctor said when you're you're trying to walk somewhere with your kid, like don't hold the hand. Don't do that. Hold the elbow.
Hold the elbow. Do you have any idea how low to the ground a child's elbow is?
I know, that's what he said. He's like, look, you want to hold the elbow.
All right.
He's like, I did it to my old kids. My kid did it at home. I just popped their elbow back into place. Like, oh, okay.
What the fuck? Okay, heard that. I'll remember that
So,
for my future children's.
Yeah, hold the elbow.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, actually, now that I'm
the
thinking
leg.
about it, huh?
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Never mind.
What are you like, jujitsu?
Chico gets it.
Oh my god! Come on, you don't know that one?
Sweep the leg. I mean, maybe.
The Karate Kid, man.
Oh, fuck. All right, I thought you were like literally giving me parent advice. I was like, why don't I jujitsu my kid? Anyway,
Sweep.
Leg.
Yeah. So I know you guys weren't even remotely close to the eclipse thing, but did you guys get to see any of the eclipse?
I didn't care to be honest. There was like a million streams of it, and I've also seen one before, so nothing special.
No, I feel you. We were 2 hours away from the like point of totality or whatever, and it was okay. It was only all right.
Like, is there any effects
No,
at all?
okay. So it was cool in the sense that like
It's not something that you don't see every day.
Exactly.
And that's about it.
But like Anderson was in the point of totality, like so all of my friends that lived in Anderson got to see like fucking awesome shit, like the total eclipse, and like it got like fucking like dusk dark at like 1 in the afternoon. You know what I mean? It was like absurdly dark for that late. You could see stars. Street lights had come on. Like birds and crickets and weird shit that only like chirps at night started like doing their little chirpy shit. It was crazy.
Yep.
But
Really? That's
yeah,
interesting.
It fucked with a lot of shit. But that's the thing, is that like we're 2 hours away and we didn't even get remotely a quarter of that. Like it was cool because I don't know if you guys notice or not, but like on like rainy days how like colors seem to be like a different contrast. You know what I mean? Like colors seem to look a different color. It looked like that when we were in the total eclipse. And yeah, see, Jackie says total badassery. Jackie's Doobie's lady to recap for you guys. But anyway,
Hi, lady.
But yeah, so she was there. She saw the whole thing. But yeah, so like for us, it looked like the contrast difference of like when it rains, and it was kind of like the shadows were doing this cool like weird separation thing where instead of having one solid shadow,
I saw pictures of that.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 like kind of weird faded hued shadows. It was pretty cool, but again, like we weren't in the path of totality, so just not really even worth it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I mean, we spent like fucking $50 on these eyeglasses or whatever that like let you stare at the sun, and now they're yeah. Like, what am I gonna do with it now?
Yeah, save for 2024, is it?
Yep.
It's like 100
2024.
years from now. Oh, 2024? Okay.
They won't. They'd probably be bad then.
Every 7 years you have one of these. So it's
Not
just
a total solar eclipse though, right?
It's gonna be 2024.
yeah, every 7 years.
I
New
thought it was
York, I
every,
believe.
like, 100 or some shit. I don't know. Fuck.
It's
Whether or
every 100 some odd years that it eclipses the spot based on the rotation of the Earth. It has nothing to do with like it's a normal occurrence, though. It happens pretty regularly every 7 years.
No. Well, fuck. I don't know. Whatever.
The last time this happened, I remember it went to the center of Turkey.
Really? Huh. All right. Well, there you go. Science and shit.
Whoa, that's amazing!
That's totally amazing. Holy moly, can't believe it.
But yeah.
Super.
So, anyway, what do we got? We got Chico's thing.
We got Gabe.
Chico's. We got
Henry.
both Chico's left, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Like that.
are you ready? Are you ready, Chico? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
3.
I'm not Chris Angel. Okay, I'm Chris Tyree. Get it right.
All right, Chris.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the fun game. But so while we're while we're listening to this fantastic damn, Mr.
Sorry,
the Spy Who Shagged Me.
distracting. All right, that's it. 19 seconds is over.
Yeah. So I want you to pick 2 interesting people from history, or it could be current. It's just an interesting person, or 2 interesting people, and I'm going to pick the third one.
How, do I get to pick anybody?
Anybody you want. There's no limitation. Just somebody that has some sort of
famous?
significance. He could be famous for good or bad reasons. It doesn't matter. Even if he's relatively like minuscule
Brandon's
famous.
gonna pick his own too?
Yes.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go with Freddie Mercury.
Okay. So,
I'll go with
so
Joseph Stalin.
Freddie Mercury and Joseph Stalin. Okay, so the third celebrity slash important person is going to be the one and only Donald Trump.
Nice.
All right, so this is for everybody to play. Mike, you're gonna have to do it on your phone. Brandon, you can do it on the laptop.
Okay.
So there are like the 5 like the 5 questions. Yeah, who, what, where, when, why.
Yeah.
Times. So I want you to pick one of those 5, but you have the same one simultaneously. So you do one see who goes first, and we're gonna. So it'd be what does, where does, when does, why does, and obviously not who, because we know who we're talking about. So then we'll see and I want you to. We're gonna see who has the best search result in Google by just autocorrect, the autofill.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so hold up. Let me.
Go to Google.
Yeah, I got that.
Not Bing, Google.
Google. We could do Bing or Google, but it has to be.
No,
I'm
I'm
doing
just-
Google.
I'm big, so I get some points, but I'll do Google just for you boys.
Points. What? Yeah. Okay, so we are doing how, what, where, when, why. So how does Freddie Mercury should be my first thing.
And then fill in the blank. And for you, Mike, you would put how does justice talk? And you should get a couple of search results without hitting go. You literally just type how does I'm gonna put Donald Trump. And so there are, for me, there's 5 that drop down. Which one is the most ridiculous out of those suggestions?
What?
Mine gets auto-corrected to how did Freddie Mercury die?
That's what my first. I think you gotta pick the most interesting out of the 5 default.
Yeah. Pick. That's the same.
My bad. Okay, so hold on. Let me write that one down. Okay, so let's. I'm just gonna do FM. Okay, so and then we go with what did.
Yep. You what does or what did blank fill in the name.
Wait, okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm still confused. So, are
You're
we...
gonna type it in with the name, and then you're gonna pick the most interesting auto, like
Yep.
search.
And you know, don't tell Mike. Don't tell Mike. Don't tell Brandon which one your most interesting one is. And I'm gonna do the same exercise for Donald Trump, and we're gonna see which one has the best search results.
Gotcha. Hey, can I change mine to like somebody that apparently had anything to do? Because I've already done 3, and it's literally all about him dying. It's literally, I shit you not.
No,
it's,
man.
How did Freddie Mercury die? What did Freddie Mercury die from? Where did Freddie Mercury die? Like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, well,
Oh.
I mean, it's up to Mike because he's your competition.
Go ahead, pick a new one.
All right.
5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck, everybody I'm thinking of right now is dead.
Don't worry, everybody's dead. It's fine. Just pick a dead guy. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to pick the top result. You have to pick the most interesting. It doesn't really matter. There should be another interesting one about Freddie Mercury.
Fucking Morgan Freeman. We're done. All right, Morgan Freeman.
Gee Willikers.
So, how did...
I bet your top result was like, how did Morgan Freeman die?
Probably. Fucker. Okay, so... Motherfucker!
Brandon, you suck at this game, dude. You suck at this game. You are one pathetic loser.
Yeah, you know what? Suck it. Just because you picked somebody who's like a horrible ruler of the world or whatever.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Brandon. What are you doing here?
Huh?
Got some thunderstrokes going on.
Yeah, he's doing shit for Donald Trump. I don't...
This is off the rails. This is off the rails, man. We need an off the rails sound drop. Like a horrible, horrific scream, like ah! Everybody's dead.
Oh, everybody died. Oh my god, where's the radio silence?
Chico's gone dark.
What? I'm here.
I know, you'd say something. Henry Lover?
I had to do. I told you I was gonna do the same exercise for Donald Trump. And we're gonna see who has the best results.
Of course, you're gonna have the best ones.
Well, I had to go back and actually do them because I typed them in before, like testing out, but I didn't actually write down what All right, so Brandon, have you done your 5 questions or your 5 searches?
I'm almost done. Last one, you can start with Mike. Or, well, we'll start with the top one and I'll finish up.
All right, Mr. Stalingrad.
Okay, first one was
how does
Joseph Stalin relate to Animal House or Animal Farm? I want to know, how does he relate to Animal Farm?
You're supposed to know the answer to that question, Mike. You're the Stalin.
I don't know.
But you're the Stalin.
I guess I click on it. I don't know. What did you?
How does Donald Trump? One of the top searches is how does Donald Trump eat his steak?
Okay.
How does he eat his steak? Medium rare?
Probably well done because he's a fucking pleb.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so
What's wrong
mine.
with well done? First off,
Well done is garbage. Have you ever eaten a fucking steak? Don't
yeah,
ask me.
I like my food cooked.
Please,
Oh
for the
my
love
God.
of God, tell me you do not
I
actually
like-
eat your steak well done.
My food cooked.
Mike, you eat your steaks well done?
I like my food cooked.
We can't be friends. We can't do the podcast anymore. I'm sorry. This is the last episode of the Henry Lovers podcast. Anyway, so I
Alright,
need like
So Morgan Freeman.
fucking.
How does Morgan Freeman?
How did
me that.
Morgan Freeman die?
What? That's not interesting.
That was the only thing that came up. What do you want from me?
Damn, I need to soundboard now so I can hit with some of those.
So funny.
All right, Stalingrad.
What's the next one?
What?
What did?
Yes.
What did Joseph Stalin? What did Joseph Stalin? I don't know. Believe in. I don't know. Fucking these are all shitty.
That's fine. All right, go ahead, Chico.
So if we're keeping points for this one, right now, I think
Trump's winning.
no. Hold on. Trump in this game doesn't count for anything. He's literally just like the standard. You have to be
Just
below. or
another-
above.
Okay, what did Joseph Stalin do to increase food exports? Which I'm pretty sure he didn't increase food exports. He just was like, nobody's eating.
Okay, mine is what did Morgan Freeman die from? Chico. What about Donald Trump?
So one of the most interesting one to me, which is kind of funny since he's in the news all the time, is what does Donald Trump look like?
What?
Yeah, that was a suggested search.
That's great.
All right. Well, that's the thing.
So right now the score is 2-0, Brandon,
How do you figure?
because it's a baby.
All right, Mike. Where is Waldo?
Where? What? Where did Joseph Stalin?
Yes.
Where did Joseph Stalin die? Die. Everybody there wants to know about death.
I mean, that's pretty funny because I have one coming up with that too.
So for my where, it's where is Morgan Freeman in Girl Meets World?
That's a search.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I literally typed in where Morgan Freeman, and then it was like, where's Morgan Freeman in Girl Meets World?
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, man. Oh man, Brandon's killing it here. It's 3-0.
I don't like this game.
All right, Mike. When?
When did Joseph Stalin
Die. We know what's coming.
become famous?
Nailed it.
All this fuck.
When Morgan Freeman cries, it rains in heaven.
I'm giving the point to Mike. That's a weak one.
That was literally what came up. I don't know what you want from me.
All right. So, mine is when does Donald Trump die?
That's the question. That is the question.
All right. Last question.
One eternity later.
That was for the death of Donald Trump. We'll get this. Don't worry about it. Shut up.
Why did Joseph Stalin start the Holodomor?
What?
The Holodomor.
Okay.
There's scholarly debates.
The last one does not make any fucking sense, but it's
Oh no.
why Morgan Freeman threw the wormhole.
Why not?
That's pretty lame.
Yeah. Why?
That was a top search result.
Yeah, no, yeah. Top search result. Why Morgan Freeman threw the wormhole? Hold on. I don't know. Let's see if, because I already won. So.
It's important to put because you eliminate a lot of the silly stuff.
I should be.
By the way, the holodommer is what they call the fan.
Oh.
In Ukraine. That's when they killed everybody.
It killed. Officially, the estimate according to Wikipedia is 7 to 10 million people.
Don't worry about it.
Which is more than the Holocaust.
Why does Morgan Freeman have blue eyes? Not fucking kidding. Why did? Wait. Why did? Hold on. Motherfucker, dude. Man, this is garbage. Fuck this. Morgan Freeman sucks dick. Prince. Stop! I don't care! Fucking death. Died. Why did Prince die? Why did Morgan Freeman die? Why did Freddie Mercury die? Fuck.
Alright, so for Donald Trump, one of the most searched ones that I thought was pretty good was, why does Donald Trump use Twitter?
Because he's awesome.
Fucking God.
Alright, so this is the bonus round in this one for the opportunity for Mike to win this is you get to pick one other person that searched one of these categories, and whoever has the funnier one gets 2 points. Which, Mike, you could win now, because the score is 3-2 Brandon.
Fuck.
So pick the most interesting / ridiculous person that you can think of in history, and then choose one of these categories, and see who of you can get the better searched one.
Okay. Do we have a time limit?
I'm 30 seconds.
I got Miley Cyrus.
No, don't tell him, douche.
Oh, I definitely don't have Miley Cyrus. Oh, I'm very happy with this one.
Ten seconds, Brandon.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
So I picked old Miley and typed in, why did Miley Cyrus change back to normal?
She's back to normal?
Yeah, she's back to normal now. I saw she's on the cover of a magazine looking normal.
Yeah, she just grew her hair out.
Pretty much. And she wore clothes.
Slightly more.
I picked Osama bin Laden, and the first result that came up was, why does Osama bin Laden fuck goats?
Well, alrighty then. Fuck you then.
What do you want from me? I had to pick one more person that was dead. Apparently.
For this one, by the way, I picked Ron Jeremy.
Oh God, there you go.
Yep. So I'll leave your imagination to that one.
I don't want my imagination to be left. Come on. What about Jeremy?
Just type in Ron Jeremy. See what you get.
Well, yeah, that's true. Just dicks. How did Jeremy's dick get so big? What size is Ron Jeremy's dick? Where did Jeremy get his dick from? When can I buy... Oh, shit. What the fuck is this? A pop-up of... Oh, okay. It's a... Never mind. It's from, No, we're good. It's, fucking... It's an ad from Chico's Henry. Which, by the way, is... Oh, God, what the fuck is this? What is this? I'm sorry, listeners. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Click that.
Oh. God damn it. No. It's not. It's the fucking YouTube video from the music thing. I forgot to close it out after. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. Henry of the Week. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, ladies and gents. So, welcome to Dining in 2017. So these guys are based in the UK. It's called the Cardiff Cafe. What they started doing was, in order to draw people to their restaurant to make them seem unique, they started presenting food in unconventional ways. And in unconventional ways, I mean the platform you're eating it on, not necessarily like the food itself, but on what it's served on. So these guys started serving their food in dog bowls, and for whatever reason, people were pleasantly surprised that this was a fun place to eat because you're eating out of a dog bowl. But there are multiple things. So they have flower pots where they put your fries in, and so like if you were to order like a hot dog, which is something that actually is normal over there, where that doesn't happen as much over here.
Yeah.
They bring you the bread on the side of they bring you the lettuce, the lettuce, tomato, and the bread is all in a combination inside of a wine glass, and you just take it out of the wine glass.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's really weird. They made some interesting tables that you can sit at. Like one of them that I'm looking at here is a giant upside down umbrella, and there's dishes inside of the umbrella. This
is really weird.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. And then one of these things was they put it's a dessert on top of a sandal. Hopefully not
They
a
put
used.
sand on it.
It's not sand. It's graham cracker, but it's supposed to look like sand.
That's kind of cool,
This is-
actually.
I don't know. That's
I mean, like, the idea of it's, I'm not...
Yeah,
So
Yes.
it's a cool concept to serve things on a different platform to make it more appealing and
you gotta make it look like as shitty as possible. Like, oh, here's some dog shit salad.
I don't know.
And you just- Yeah, it's
so-
like the
so-
croutons look like dog droppings. You get what I'm saying?
That's funny.
And
Brady,
then
have you
could
ever
eat
been to a
on
restaurant? Have you ever been to a restaurant called Dick's Last Resort?
Dick's Last Resort?
Yeah.
Is that like a wiener joke?
No, it's not a weird joke. Although they do make a lot of weird jokes at that restaurant. It's a chain. So if you were to go into Google and type in quotes Dick's Last Resort, that way you don't get a lot of shit that you're not wanting to look at. The phallus.
You don't want to see a lot of phallic imagery.
Yeah, you'll see it's an actual restaurant chain, and when you go to this restaurant, they give you these hats, and the waiters write like like crude and like crazy, super offensive jokes, like as offensive as they can try and make it for the person that they're seeing, you know. So like I went by. There's one in a place called in a hotel called Excalibur out in Las Vegas, and one of the hats that this bachelorette party was wearing said, "I get more dicks in my mouth that planes land on a runway."
Wow.
So just figure on that magnitude of like types of ridiculous jokes is what you see at that place. So and people eat that shit up. I don't understand why people want to go to these places and then like get ridiculed by people they've never seen before. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. It's
People love a good
also
roasting.
like, yeah, I guess it's also like those caricatures where where people sit down and they're at the mercy of this guy drawing something and hopefully it's cool looking.
It never is.
Well, some caricatures come out cool, so, you know, but a lot of them are like, you know, the guy's perception of you after like a 2-minute conversation of the guy talking to you, you know. So, you know, you can either be like the Green Lantern or you can be like a shitty Batman with like, you know, and when I say shitty Batman, I mean like you're a dude wearing a bikini with a cape.
Yo, at least you're still Batman, all right? Even a shitty Batman is still Batman.
I don't know.
You
man.
don't even have a utility belt, do you? You know how worthless he is?
Yeah, you're just like some guy with a cape and a stupid mask.
Hold on, that's the name of the episode. Even a shitty Batman is still Batman. Okay. No, there's another place that does that. It's called like Dirty Dicks or something like that, right?
I think these guys are stealing each other's ideas.
I don't know. I think if you open a restaurant, you have to name it I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Just name it Rods.
No. You name it I don't know. That way, it'd be the first thing that somebody says when they say they don't. When a person has no idea what they want to eat, you ask them what they want to eat, and they say I don't know. You now know where you're going because the restaurant called I don't know.
There's actually a restaurant named I don't care or something. Hold on a second. I'll Google it real quick. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't care bar and grill. This isn't the one that I think about or that I'm thinking about, I don't think, but it's in Oklahoma. I think the other like, there's a couple. There's like a whole like weird string of like. There's the I don't care restaurant. There's the I don't know what do you want restaurant or something like that. It's like any kind of combination of like weird shit that you can think of. That you know, like you can ask somebody like, hey, what do you want to eat? Then you know their response is the name of.
Oh, I don't know. And boom, restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Because people are like, huh, I'm clever. But, yeah. Anyway. So that is that the, quote-unquote Henry of the week then, Chico?
Yeah, it's the owners of this restaurant. You know, I think they went a little too far with. It's creative. But it's not the right kind of creative. I would never like as a person from the U.S. I would never want to eat out of a dog bowl.
No, I feel you. That makes sense. I mean, it would be different if it was like some kind of weird like science food. You know what I mean?
Come on,
like,
live a little bit.
All right, you want to?
I would totally have the sausage hot dog inside of the wine glass. I mean, that's pretty cool. Or even the fries inside of the flower pot. That's also interesting because like
the
that's
dog shit salad. What if they just give you a toilet bowl with like a Swiss roll in it?
A toilet bowl with a Swiss roll. See, the toilet bowl would be interesting for dark beers because they would look like poopy water.
Yeah, you could put like poopy water in with like some floating browns. You know what I mean? But really, it's like delicious, like
a root beer float. Root beer float would be awesome in the toilet bowl.
Root beer float.
So that See, there you go. I would fucking devour that shit.
That's
Look
awesome.
at this.
Oh, what else could you come up with?
See, these are all good ideas.
Do like
So
a
I
baby
hope
diaper
listeners
with like
are
chili
enders.
in it.
So they open up a restaurant and then they put all these ideas to use.
A baby diaper with a
1%,
chili in it, dude. I'm
1%
telling
is what we
you.
asked.
Oh, perfect.
All right, Brandon, you got anything else?
Nah, man. I sorry. I think we're good. I was distracted by things. Yeah. So anyway, this has been the Henry Lovers Podcast. If I'm not mistaken, let me. We're gonna switch back to this thing. Boom! Look at that. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check us out on all of the following things: Facebook, YouTube, all that other stuff. This has got to get updated. I'm probably gonna do that this weekend. But yeah. So if there's anything that you want to hear on the soundboard, please let us know. If you like the soundboard, please let us know, because the air horn got some good responses last time, and I'm sure once I figure out how to use it, it will be less, kind of annoying. But anyway, so thank you guys for joining us.
Before you sign off, hold on. Can you pull up that picture that I sent you?
Yeah. Hold on a second. You mean when you I just saw this, but Jackie has responded with when we were talking about the restaurants or whatever. She said,
Yeah.
basically you mean when you ask a chick what she wants to eat. So yes, any of her responses are already restaurants somewhere in the country. Family game night will never be the same. Whoa!
Whoa, what's whoa?
It says family game night will never be the same. Whose line is it anyway? And it's two kids playing with a straw, some lines of Coke, and a razor blade.
Oh yes, that's awesome. I
Oh, look,
support
it
this
It even
message.
comes with sunglasses, so that way nobody will know that you're tweaking on crack. Or Coke, sorry.
So good.
That's great. Whose line is it anyway? I love Photoshop. I love people that are really, really good at Photoshop. It really makes me happy. I also wish I could throw this up on the thing without fucking everything up. But anyway, so yes, whose line is it anyway? Even a shitty Batman is still Batman. These are the lessons that we learned today on the Henry Lovers Podcast. Be sure to tune in next week. When Be sure to tune in next week whenever we talk about other random bullshit, and hopefully by then I know how to use the soundboard in all of its wonderful glory. But anyway, thank you for joining us on the Henry Lovers Podcast. My name is Brandon.
My name is Mike.
And I'm your beloved Chico.
Have a good night, everybody.